Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'll be showing you step by step how to start Microlocs from scratch. So if you've been thinking about starting your Microlocs journey, this video will show you the process of starting the locks, the tools you need, and it will answer a few questions you might be having at the back of your mind. So please like, subscribe, share and comment on the video. Thank you so much. Let's get started, guys. I'm super excited. So what you see me doing here is patting. I'm laying the foundation for my grid. I would like to talk to you about two different kinds of sectioning. You can have grid patting or freestyle patting. I choose to do grid patting because it's when your hair is parted in neat, consistent rows and column, more like little boxes. And this gives a uniform salon polished look, such that when your locks grow out, the neat parts are visible. The pro is that it makes retightening easy, and your locks are organized in a very tidy way, which helps with styling down the locks journey. The disadvantage would just be that it takes longer to section these parts. Doing this took me about 20 minutes. Before I talk about free parting, let me explain what I do here. So I divide the hair into two sections. First, two halves. You need to get that straight line from the temple to the nape of the back. It's highly important. Then each side I'm dividing into three. Mind you, this is Microlocs. If I'm to do sister locks, I will divide into 5, like I'm doing my hands in that part. Okay, so I cut the back from the middle of the hair to the middle of the straight down to the middle, and then I come to the crown of the hair to the middle straight down. That gives me the 3 parts I need at the right side. Then I go ahead and duplicate that same thing on the left side. Once you get one side right, it helps to get the other side easily. You just follow the lines. Okay, good. Now let me talk about free part. With free part, the sections are made more naturally without following a strict grid system. The result is that it makes your locks look fuller and more natural since the parts are not visible. It's quicker to install, and it helps hide thin spots if someone has uneven thickness in their hair. Okay, however, with this freestyle, retightening is a little bit difficult because there is no grid or pattern to follow. It's kind of easier to merge your locks. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's less uniform, and it may not suit some people because down the line you might want to maybe just do all back styling, or you want to divide your locks into 2 equal halves and wear them as 2 braids. It's just that with free part, you have limited styles you can try out with your hair, which is why I choose grid pattern over freestyle. Isn't this beautiful, guys? If you've watched this far and you've not clicked on the like button, please do so. Drop a comment and subscribe. At this point, I would like to give you a little background about Microlocs. They are hairstyles created by sectioning your natural hair into very small uniform parts. And you can lock them using techniques like braiding or twisting. For me, Microlocs are quite similar to sister locks, but they are installed without needing a sister locks trademark or certification. The size for sister locks, for Microlocs, are usually about 1/8 of an inch to 3/8 of an inch in diameter. These allow you to have hundreds of locks on your head. And when you install, for I'm using 2-strand twist method. This mature into locks quicker than the braided method. And because our hair is kind of fine, I chose this to have fuller look once the hair is matured. People choose Microlocs for different reasons. one of which is the versatility. You can style them into different things like buns, braid, twists, you can curl them, or you can even leave them free. Another reason is because they are lightweight. Even though you have hundreds of locks on your head, you don't feel it. It's just your hair. They are super lightweight and they are low maintenance. Once you have them installed, you only require to retighten them maybe 4 to 8 weeks depending on your loctician's advice. The icing on the cake for me is that they are cost effective. Unlike sister locks, they do not cost as much because they don't require a licensed or certified sister locks consultant to work on your hair. So if you ask me, Microlocs over sister locks any day, anytime. Now let's talk about how I'm installing these micros. As mentioned earlier, I'm using 2-strand twist. However, I would go ahead after sectioning to braid the root, like 3 rotations of braid before I switch it to twist. And I make sure to twist to the very tip of her hair. When you twist to the tip, it gives this coily look even when the hair is getting matured. Instead of having loose hair, you just kind of twist to the tip. And once I've done this for the roll, I will then use my crochet to lock the root using interlocking method. I did 3-point rotation on this client's hair. When she comes for a retie, I will decide if I want to keep up with the 3-point rotation or if I want to switch it based on a few things like how the hair is maturing, is the base thicker than the length of the hair, and I have this discussion in another video that you can check up where I talked about all you need to know about Microlocs. So that is what I'm doing here, interlocking the root using a 3-point rotation technique. If you're just starting your locks journey, or if you've even had locks for a bit, it's good to know the rotation in which your hair is being locked with, especially if this tool is used to maintain your hair. Knowing this will save you a lot. It will prevent your hair from being damaged if you ever have to switch locticians. It will also help you to be informed about what is being done to your hair. Plus, knowing your rotation could help you in days when maybe you decide to do a retie yourself. And you won't believe this, but sometimes locticians forget what rotation they are using on your hair because they have a lot of clients they are maintaining their locks. So you could come into my chair and say, "Oh, Kemi, don't forget we are doing 3-point rotations." I'll be like, "Thank you." Yeah. So towards this point, I'm almost done. What I just showed in less than 10 minutes is a work of over 10 hours. And now that the locks is fully installed, I'll go ahead to oil a scalp, spray my hydration mist to seal in moisture. If you want to create the hydration mist yourself, there's a video regarding that in the DIY section. You could check it out. It's quite easy. It's good to have your locks hydrated at all time, okay? Not drenched with water, but hydrated to keep it growing beautifully and maturing as it ought to be. Now guys, tell me, isn't this beautiful? Do you see the rose and colon? Do you see how beautiful each hair is? To maintain your locks, you need to wash it based on your loctician's guide. For some clients, I tell them at the first 6 months, wash once in a month or once in 3 weeks. We increase the wash frequency as soon as your hair starts budding and getting matured. So guys, that is how you start Microlocs. And if you found that this video was helpful in any way, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop your questions or contributions in the comment section. Would you be starting your locks journey anytime soon? Please let me know in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. Till next time, stay confident and embrace your crown. Bye.